Shalom Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to like out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. All right, now I want to get into a quick lesson, just based upon who the Lord is dealing with, and us as a nation. All right, and we'll start here in the book of Isaiah 28, and I'm going to start at verse 8, and it says, "For all tables are full of vomit and filthiness, so that there is none clean." And in general, that refers to us as a nation. That refers to us as a nation, because we are in a very unclean state, a very impure state, not in our natural habitat as we should be, not living according to our laws, statutes, and commandments as we should be, not honoring the Heavenly Father. And the majority of people don't even know the Heavenly Father's name as they should. Now people are living in complete vanity, death, destruction, caused by their own wickedness, caused by our own wickedness, Verse 9, it says, "Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast." So who does that refer to? Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast. That is us, as so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans throughout the four corners of the earth, and as well as the confusion it faces. All right? Because the Lord is only dealing with the nation in whom he made promises with, the nation in whom he made an inheritance for, the nation in whom he directly gave his laws, his statutes, and his commandments to. Not the whole entire world, as everyone wants to make it seem. And it's and it's just funny how, I be seeing these churchgoers speak, and their voices is real quiet now on an overall basis, being at the fact that we're in this whole quarantine thing and with the corona and all of that, but them holding hands and joining together with different nations and things like that, just going based off of feeling, based off of emotion. All of that stuff is about to get cut short, because everybody's faith, and especially our faith, is about to be tested at an all-time high, like none ever before. So when it comes down to it, people are going to look up and they're going to be panicking so bad that they're going to question themselves and question the Lord, and question if what they've been believing in, this whole time, however many years it's been, whether it's accurate or not, and because they don't have the correct understanding, right? I want to grab two precepts, but let me continue on real quick. This verse 9, it says, verse 10, it says, "For precept must be upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little." Because that's how you properly get the understanding of these scriptures, and that's what you are not afforded by going into the modern churches. That's what you're not afforded to have, because you're at their liberty, you're at their mercy, based upon their own feelings and their own emotions of what they want things to be, or what they would like things to be, because everybody wants to play this PC game, man. And when you play that game, you can win at so many different levels just because you're liked. Well, it tells us within the scriptures, hey, man, that we're blessed for those who hate us, man, for those who persecute us. So it's not about being liked. It's about cutting straight to the point and giving people the truth, regardless of whether it hurts someone's feelings or not. Of course, there's always a certain way that you can go about saying stuff, but fact is fact. Truth is truth, So I want to go to real quick. We're still in the book of Isaiah. It's like I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, it was Isaiah 2. This is Isaiah 8:20, and it says, to the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them. So those who are not speaking as thus saith the Lord, they truly don't have no light in them. And our people who've been believing in, these various different doctrines, they should be able to see that, man. But why they can't? Because they're too caught up on the feelings and emotions aspect of things to truly see things clearly, to decipher that, And that's a big hindrance with a lot of our people, and why they can never get over certain humps, just because you're too tied emotionally instead of putting what's right rationally and spiritually first and foremost, So verse 21, it says, and they shall pass through it hardly but stead and hungry. And it shall come to pass that when they shall be hungry, they shall fret themselves and curse their king and their power and look upward. And they shall look unto the earth and behold trouble and darkness, dimness of anguish, and they shall be driven to darkness. Now, why is this? Why? Because they didn't learn according to the law and to the testimony. And the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy. So they haven't been learning according to the laws and according to the testimonies of the Lord, man. So therefore, that's why when it comes down to real crunch time, that they're going to be feeling this way. They're going to be looking this way. That they're going to be willing to take the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. That they're going to be willing to do whatever, in order for other family members or their kids to make it or to eat and different things like that, man. This is the ultimate test. This is the ultimate of everything that, however, but billions of people on this earth ain't ready for, man. Ain't ready for at all. The numbers of the triumphant are usually always small. It's usually always small. Why? Because a lot of people forget, either they forget or they never have that true drive, that true determination, that true discipline, to attain something to be great. People want to do it in other aspects, but they want to do it in their own manner. But hey, you got to do what's great in the eyesight of the Lord. You got to be great or do things to the best of your ability in the eyesight of the Lord. Or else you're going to continue to be lost in the sauce out here, man. Because it's nothing out here for our people except this word of Yahweh Bashmi Yahushua. Nothing whatsoever. You can make a few dollars. You could scramble, do this, that, and the third. Everybody getting these stimulus checks. People who are happy, this, that, and the third. Hey, but your whole freedom is about to be stripped away from you for $1,200. For $1,200, your whole freedom is about to be stripped away. But yet you happy about it. Yet you want to spend your money a certain type of way. Because what? You still stuck in believing in Babylon. Well, Babylon is fallen, man. Thus saith the Lord. Right? So, it's Revelations 18:1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. So Babylon, aka America, for those who don't know, is going to fall. It is destined. It's not talking about ancient Babylon. Ancient Babylon fell already. So what it's talking about, the daughter of Babylon, all right? It's talking about the second leg of Rome. It's talking about the continuation of Edom's kingdom when they rose up, as that eagle that they represent, from when they were put down by us during the Dark Ages, and now they're coming back into fruition out of the Roman Empire, man, So Babylon has to fall. The great life that you once knew, it has to fall in order for great things to actually come to pass for us as a nation. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, man. Not about the individuality, man. It's about us as a nation and the things in which the Lord promised us, that we will attain in the kingdom if we be true to him, man, So, Once again, I hope this segment was edifying. And I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Makakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to elect out there doing this work of faith and labor of love and true sincerity. Shalom.